Hi, Abigail. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good, good. Thank you for joining us to talk about the GeoU training and networking event that will take place in Austin from the 5th to the 8th of April. We will have the highest level of training in geosynthetics and fantastic instructors as yourself. So tell us, what is your course about?
So, this course really piggybacks on the concept of the sustainable landfill that George is going to be talking about, because a big part of making sure that landfills are sustainable is making sure that they're not contaminating groundwater and water resources. So, the most powerful tool that we have to make sure that these landfills don't leak is electrical leak location testing. And so, this course is really going to be a complete course in electrical leak location testing. It's going to cover all the different methods. It's going to be really useful for design engineers because it's going to talk about how to specify the methods, how to interpret testing results, and also how to prepare a site properly for a survey.
That's great. And so what would you say makes this course different to other options available right now?
So every time I teach this course, this course being the electrical leak location course, I always am modifying the material. I'm constantly learning. This is a very dynamic field, and I learn something almost every time I go to site. So every time I teach this class, it builds on all the knowledge that I've been gaining for almost 2 decades now, believe it or not. The gray hair can tell you. um, the course gets better and richer and more informed. But to boot, we're coming out of 2 years of virtual meetings, and I have been teaching this course off and on for the last 2 years. And there's really a component from the in-person class that has really been lacking in all of the online courses. First of all, folks aren't asking questions. I don't have a whiteboard so that when people ask me to explain something, I'm a very visual person, and I think a lot of people are. I talk with my hands all the time, as you can see. But if I don't have a white to go off on a tangent and explain what I'm conceptualizing, it's really hard to get the information across. And the material might be the same concepts, but the important aspect is people absorbing the material. And I just feel like the virtual, it's really hard to absorb the material through a computer screen, especially when it's not as interactive.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, when I teach an in-person class, constantly looking at folks, and I can tell when they're getting it or not. And if they're not getting it, I see a lot of glassy eyes out there. I'll just stop for a second and explain it again in a different way, because everyone learns. Some people are visual, some people are verbal. So I just try it different ways slightly, because the most important thing about a class is absorbing the material and walking away with it. Otherwise, it's just wasted time. So that's really what's going to be special about being in person again.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you very much. And I'll see you in Austin in a
See
couple
you
of days.
then.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.